Hello, welcome to another Call of Duty Top 5 video, and in today's video this is going to be top 5 predictions for DLC 3. Of course I'm talking about the zombies map. I'm not really fussed about predicting the multiplayer maps, but in this video I'm going to obviously give you 5 things that I think may happen in DLC 3. This isn't to say that it will happen. That is not what I'm saying at all. I'm not confirming anything. Obviously I have no idea anything about DLC 3. But this is just my predictions. If you like this video, then make sure you give it a like button down below. And also comment me what you'd like to see in the third well, not really third, but more like 5th zombies map. And let's get into the video. Coming in at the number 5 spot, and this is going to be the sickle may return. If you have no idea what the sickle is, then you're missing out, because in Ascension and Call of the Dead, because the maps were set in Russia, they replaced the Bowie knife with the sickle, and it was actually pretty good. It was pretty cool to use. It suited the maps, and since we're going to Stalingrad in Russia, it would make sense to have the sickle in there as well, and it'd be pretty cool to see it return, because I actually liked it. It was really cool of a melee weapon, and I would love to see it return. It comes in at number 5. Coming in at number 4 spot, we have a vodka perk. Now I don't mean to get stereotypical or anything here, but arguably when you think of Nikolai and he's Russian, what do you think? Of course, vodka. Well, probably not this before with Nikolai, but obviously the OG Nikolai that everyone loved back in the day. And it wasn't even that. I think Russia is actually notorious for vodka. I'm pretty sure I read in one of the I don't know, it was like a book or something about World War II facts or something like that. After the Second World War, when the USSR, which it was called back then, when they won their part of the Second World War against the Nazis, they actually partied so much they ran out of vodka throughout the entire nation, which I found pretty amusing. And yeah, so vodka is notorious for Russia is notorious for their vodka. So yeah, like I said, I'm sorry if I'm getting stereotypical, but just for things, like I said, especially with Nikolai. And also, we haven't had a new perk in zombies yet. We've had obviously Widow's Wine, but we haven't had one since then. Like Eisendrach, I'm surprised didn't have one, and same with this one. I think everyone was hoping Banana Colada was in this, but it wasn't. And a vodka perk comes in at number 4. Now here's where some of the ideas just go like, what the fuck are you on about? And coming in at the number 3 spot, we have zombie bears. Yes, zombie bears. I don't even know. But when I first thought this, I didn't even know how I thought this. But then I remembered that Nikolai always makes like quotes of him saying like he used to kill bears bigger than the zombies, and I think that's where I kind of got the idea for zombie bears. And if you're thinking what would a zombie bear do, like it would probably even be something like the Panzer Soldat, where obviously there's one huge zombie and then you'll probably kill it with one melee with pop shocks. Or it could be something like George Romero. Remember George Romero, where he had a crap ton of health? He was pretty tough to beat back in the day, and the zombie bears could be just like that. One just follows you around the map, attack you with melee. He has insane health, and once you kill it, it runs away for a round, and then when it regens health, it'll come straight back. Never know. And yeah, so this is probably the most craziest out of them all, and zombie bears comes in at number 3. Coming in at the number 2 spot, we have a hammer specialist weapon. This one, in my opinion, is probably the coolest that I think out of them all that I've said thus far. But if you think, why a hammer? Why on earth hammer? Well, think about it. First I was talking about the sickle, and we haven't actually had like a hammer kind of weapon in zombies. The closest we probably had to a hammer was probably, I'd probably say the swords, or something like that, I don't know. And I was thinking it could be like a melee thing, and then an idea would be where, if you guys have seen the movie Thor with his hammer, Mjolnir, I was thinking one idea could be is where you can throw the hammer at a faraway zombie, and then it will direct itself in the direction of other zombies, and once it's hit a certain amount, like the Hell's Retriever or the Trident, and then once it's hit a certain amount and killed a certain amount of zombies, it will come back, and then it would have to charge up again. I'd probably say if it was going to be like that, well, not charge up, but I'd probably like just keep it in your hand, and you'd have to charge up when you throw it again. And also, we're in Russia, and their flag has a hammer and sickle on it, so it kind of makes sense. And the achievement could be a hammer and sickle, and it could say acquire the hammer and the sickle, or something like that. And yep, a hammer specialist weapon comes in at number 2. And coming in at the number 1 spot, this is going to be about Nikolai. Now, in the past maps, we've been seeing that the original characters or the Origins characters are going back and killing the original characters from like Kino the Toten and Darius in the separate Zombies universe, and are collecting their souls. We saw Richtofen do it in the Giant, Dempsey do it in the Eisendrache, and then we saw Takeo do it in Zetsubo no Shima. But my prediction is that Nikolai will not kill himself. He will not kill his past form. And the reason why I think he won't do it is because of a quote that Richtofen says about some characters being like ready for like a fight or something. And he talks about Dempsey and Takeo saying they're ready, but then he goes, Nikolai, why must you run? And this could be like Nikolai saying like he can't kill his past self, so maybe he actually prevents his past self from dying, and then that actually causes something bad. And that also would make explanation for the Memories trailer we got from Nikolai last December, where I think it was December, where he says regret can consume a man so much it blackens his heart and crushes his soul or something. That could be Nikolai regretting not killing himself and causing such bad things to happen. And yeah, Nikolai possibly not killing himself comes in at number 1. And so that is going to be the video for the top 5 predictions for DLC 3. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like button down below and comment what you'd like to see in DLC 3. I love reading your guys' opinions, it cheers me up at the end of the day. And also, if you're new, make sure you subscribe for more Call of Duty videos and more top 5s. And I will see you guys in the next one.